Hello and welcome to another video. I feel so awkward. Hi, today we're in a really cozy little cottage in the countryside, and I thought I would have a nice sewing day in the rain in the cottage, and I would welcome you on the journey. So come on into our lovely little cottage. This is it. It's really nice and cozy. There's a fireplace, there's fresh flowers, and I got my area all set up here, all nice and ready, because today I'm gonna be sewing the Hallon Dress by Paradise Patterns. I think I'm saying that right. Anyway, so let us have some fun, shall we?
So I brought the pattern all the way from London to Somerset, and then realized that I would have to assemble it on a very tiny kitchen table, which made things interesting, but I made it work. Once the patterns were cut, it was time to get my dusty blue linen out and cut it. I wanted to make sure that I was cutting the fabric properly, so I moved away from the tiny table and on the floor, and then I went back to the table because I'm a pregnant lady who can't bend for too long these days.
Cheers to putting together a PDF pattern, cutting it, and then putting it on fabric and cutting it. I think that must have taken me like 2.5 hours, 3. The vibes are impeccable here, but they may be a little too impeccable because I feel the need for a nap, like a real good nap. But I'm gonna try and keep on sewing because I'm enjoying myself. Look at the view. Unfortunately, this is not what I get in London. My view in London is not that. Oh yeah, I did my hair before going on holiday. It was time for a change, and I always get some highlights when I'm bored. I was like, not feeling the vibes, and then I was like, I'm just gonna get some highlights, and to be honest, I'm feeling the vibes.
With those ramblings out of the way, it was time to get on with some darts that sit really nice on the chest. I learned my lesson and decided to mark them with chalk and a liner, and I have to say that made them look less drunk. I then pinned them and stitched them and then pressed them. Then it was time to take the 2 back piece panels and attach them together. I had to measure out the seam allowance as it was 6mm, and I had no idea what that was on my sewing machine. Once the stitching was over, you can begin to see my very confused and disoriented face. Something was wrong.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, but the back just looks a little funky. This ends up being a disaster. At least it is a cozy disaster.
I tried to trust the process and attach the back to the front, only to find out that something was seriously wrong.
I sewed it here, and I think I was supposed to sew this side, and I have here with me my husband who's trying to figure it out. It might need some unpicking though, which I'm not excited for.
Becoming an expert.
I'm becoming an expert at unpicking, not an expert at sewing. That's a bad situation. Hi, my name is Alexandra. I am an expert at unpicking. I love seam ripping. I love seam ripping, especially after I zigzag stitched it.
After a few grueling minutes of seam ripping, I decided I was too lazy for that, and I cut the seam out and tried again, and this time things made a lot more sense.
Okay, happiness is back, because otherwise I would have thrown this project into the brook. Is that what we have, a brook?
Stream.
But now this makes sense. It's good vibes back in town. I now feel the need to show you the brook that I was talking about / stream, because I just do, okay? It's pouring rain, but I just need to show you the little stream. There you go. And that's the view we have from our little cottage. It's beautiful. Anyways, I should get back to sewing before I get drenched and my hair goes flat. Nobody likes that. Look at this. Look at this bush. This is better than George Bush. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, let's go back into the cottage and do some sewing.
With those happy vibes back in town, it was time to attach the front piece to the back piece at the sides with a lovely French seam, which I strangely enjoy sewing very, very much. They are relaxing to me like a croissant on a sunny day. Once that was done, it was time to gather the back. Thanks to a really cool tutorial from none other than Cool Stitches, I was able to do the gathering so quickly and easily by simply increasing my tension and letting it go. Let it go. Let it go. Look at those gathers. So beautiful. Then it was time to make sure that the gathers were evenly spaced, as this will apparently play a big part in how the dress hangs at the back. Once I was happy, my busy hands moved on to finishing the back of the dress. By the way, the back of the dress is where the drama is at. This was a case of pressing the bias binding in half, carefully placing it to the back of the dress, pinning it from side to side, and then stitching it. Once that's done, you press it away from the back of the dress, nice and flat, and then you fold it in on itself like this, which I thought was very clever, and then you stitch it shut forever. And voila! My bias binding was beautiful. Not perfect, but beautiful.
Okay, so I'm just gonna stop here and go for a walk because you know what? This is relaxation station. I can take as many breaks as I need to. Let me show you how beautiful the British countryside is. Come with me and you'll be in a world of full imagination. Let's go before I sing some more. Hello, horsey! So pretty! It is end of May and it is cold, and I keep sewing summer stuff, but summer doesn't seem to be coming anymore. But that's okay. This is still very beautiful. Look at that. Boom. Boom. Should we do an outfit of the day? Let's do it. Come on, Ben. Hold the camera. Let's do an outfit of the day for the fans. I'm wearing an oversized TK Maxx, a coat for £7 I bought 2 years ago. I'm wearing another TK Maxx hat. I'm wearing a weekday jumper for my bump. Then I'm wearing maternity jeans, which I'm not a fan of. I don't like maternity jeans. And then my very trusty boots. I love these boots. They're from Colombia. And honestly, best investment. I bought these when I went to New Zealand many moons ago, and I wear them every single time I go in the countryside. And since I'm in the countryside, we wearing them, baby. All right. Let's keep going, let's keep walking. And before I kind of shut down my ramblings, I just want to say tomorrow marks 1 year of me starting my YouTube channel. Anyways, I have loved posting stuff on YouTube this year. It's been a lot of fun, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. I'm really excited to see where it goes and how it grows and how it will push me creatively.
After that beautiful walk, we got back to the cottage, made some tea, and called it a night because it was relaxation station. The following day, I did the bias binding for the neckline of the front piece and also the armholes, which is pretty much a case of repeating the steps of the bias binding that you do for the back of the neck. So no stress, no drama.
It's a beautiful day outside, so I thought I would film here. But yeah, the dress is kind of nearly there. I really enjoyed the repetitive steps of the bias binding around the armholes, around the neckline, around the back. It's beginning to really take shape, which I'm really happy about. And all I have to do now is just add the gathering at the bottom. And I don't think I'm gonna do the hem. I think I'm gonna leave it quite raw and frayed and kind of chilled vibes, because this is the vibes we're having here. This is chilled vibes, so why bother with a hem is what I say. but really excited to see how this is gonna look on me and on my tiny little bump. Yeah, okay, gonna go and do the gathering and then show you the dress. It's been a really fun project to make in this tiny little cottage here in the countryside, so I have enjoyed myself. There's been not much drama, which is really nice. I needed a no drama project.
So for the cute little feminine ruffle, it was a case of attaching the back pieces to the front pieces and making a huge loop like a donut. Then with my trick of gathering that I learned, I was able to very quickly gather the fabric, and then I took my time arranging the gathers so they all matched at the seams. And once I was happy, I proceeded to sew the ruffle to the dress, and after some pressing, once again the dress was done. Come on, somebody!
This is the dress. I love it. I absolutely love it. I think it's gorgeous. It's so summery. It is so light. It has been a really easy make, which I love. And I think you're supposed to wear this without a bra, but I put a bralette on because my ladies have grown exponentially since my pregnancy, so I couldn't afford it. Plus I feel like I'm nipply right now. I apologize if I flash you with a nipple, but I love it. Look how beautiful it is. It is just the perfect jumping about dress. Woo! Guys, I highly recommend this pattern. I think it is a really easy pattern. It is very straightforward. I haven't had any problems with it. And look at it, it's like the perfect summer cottage, cool vibes. I feel like a little fairy, like a little pregnant fairy. I'm so happy. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you like this kind of more chilled sewing vlog, because I enjoyed making this. And I shall see you in the next one. I'm out of breath. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. It means so much to me. Have a lovely day wherever you are. Sending you kisses and lots of love. Bye.